Welcome again to my live stream. So today I'm doing Leicester City versus West Ham United. So my prediction for today's result is going to be 3-1 to Leicester. I'm going for Jamie Vardy to score a hat-trick. Hat-trick for Jamie Vardy. He's been unreal at the minute. Start the season, he's been on fire. Especially last week against Manchester City. He was on fire. So I'm going for Leicester City 3-1 win. 3-1 win. I think Leicester will carry on their unbeaten run at the start of the season. But West Ham, you never know, because West Ham last week, they beat Wolverhampton Wanderers 4-0. 4-0. They beat them. So they're on a roll. They'll be wanting to grab another good performance today and test Leicester. I think it'll be a difficult game for Leicester, but West Ham will test them, give them a good game. But I think Leicester will be too good for West Ham, especially at the King Power. But yeah, Jamie Vardy, I think he'll grab himself a hat-trick again today. Hat-trick. Hat-trick for Jamie Vardy. I think Mikel Antonio will score for West Ham. Good player, strong on the ball, very physical, hard to get off the ball. Finisher for West Ham, so he'll spike to grab himself a goal. But David Moyes is still in. I think David Moyes is still in self-isolation. He's still self-isolating, so he'll be watching from home. So yeah. But I'll be doing one at 2 o'clock as well. Live stream. I'll be doing the. What is it? I'll be doing the Arsenal and Sheffield United game at 2 o'clock. If you come after this, straight after this game, I'll be coming back on to do the Arsenal and Sheffield United game, and then I'll be back at 7:15 for the Aston Villa game versus Liverpool. Aston Villa versus Liverpool at 7:15. And then I think my next one I'll be doing is next Friday. I'll be doing the Championship one, Watford versus what is it? Watford. I knew it was Watford and someone. I'll have a look and see. Online privacy is not about hiding, it's about protecting. I can't remember who Watford play now. Pardon me, sorry. I'm having a look now. I think it was Watford. I'm going to Championship fixtures. Shit. Fixtures. So. Oh. I don't want that. So. Yes. So next Friday I'll be doing Derby County versus Watford at 7:45 kickoff in the Championship. And then Saturday I might do Middlesbrough versus Reading at 3 o'clock. It all depends how I feel, but yeah. Might do two next weekend because there's no Premier League fixtures on next weekend because it's the international break. So I'll be doing Championship fixtures next week, just to let you know. So yeah, remember to like and subscribe. Comment below your predictions. I said 3-1 to Leicester City in Jamie Vardy hat-trick.
Double header here on BT Sport this weekend. 2 games for you yesterday, 2 games for you now. There's another match happening right now over on BT Sport 2.
But yeah.
Across there and see what Southampton are up to.
So
on the south coast, but we're here in the Midlands with Leicester, and of course,
kickoff is in. Kickoff is around about 4 minutes time. Less than 5 minutes time.
It's a really good way actually of watching the action. Talking about the action, what are we going to expect here now? I suppose Jamie Vardy, if you're going to get a hat-trick against Man City, you're going to walk out on a pitch like this today full of confidence, aren't you?
Yeah, go on, 3-1 Leicester. 3-1. Vardy with the hat-trick.
The exact same efforts today
Vardy will cause chaos for the West Ham defenders. He will cause chaos, Jamie Vardy. He never stops running. He never stops running.
If they sit in, as they did to such great effect, can they be successful against a Leicester team doing that, hitting them on the break, you think?
Yeah, I think they can be. I expect Leicester to win this game, but I think Antonio is such a handful. He's full of confidence at the moment. He's got a load of goals and he leads the line so well. He's going to be very, very important for them today. But if they defend as well as they do,
right, Leicester players are coming out of the tunnel onto the pitch.
Time to find out what happens in the company of Steve McManaman alongside Darren Fletcher. Gentlemen, how are you?
Yeah, we're good, thank you, Jake. And if we take last weekend into account, I think we can expect goals today, can't we?
Yeah, I'm predicting 3-1 Leicester. 3-1 Leicester. Hope there's going to be goals.
In high-scoring matches in the early weeks of the season. Leicester City have made the perfect start. James are still golden.
You're right, Jimmy Boots are golden. When he gets that ball to his feet in the penalty area, there's no stopping Jamie Vardy. There's no stopping Jamie Vardy. Give him one chance and he'll take it. So the Leicester City lineup is Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Di Castagna, really good start for him. Like signed him from, what was it? I can't remember who signed him from, but he started well at Leicester. Really good. He's been really good. Really good player at the minute for Leicester. Lineups. I'll tell you the lineups. It went too quick. Schmeichel, Castagna, as I said, he's had a good start to his Leicester career. Johnny Evans, Daniel Marty, Sionchu, Justin, Perez, Tillemans, class player. He'll cause problems for West Ham. He'll set up goals for Jamie Vardy today, I think. Mendy, also young talent. Really good player, young talent. He started well this season. Harvey Barnes again, he's just got into the England squad this week, so he'll have a lot of good momentum with him, a lot of confidence. Jamie Vardy, obviously, you know Jamie Vardy. Everyone knows Jamie Vardy, goal scorer. He's a natural scorer. Bench for Leicester is Fafana, Albrighton, Ward, Ian Under. That's a new signing from some foreign country. Cowdrey, Fuchs. For West Ham, Fabianski, Kufal, Balam. I can't pronounce his name. But I don't know. Ogonia, Cresswell, Masaku, Bowen, Souček, Rice, Fornells, Antonio. Antonio will cause problems today for the West Ham defenders. He will cause problems. Substitutes, Yarmolenko, Felipe Anderson, Lazzini, Noble, Halle. His first goal last week against Wolves. So he'll have great confidence. Johnson and Randolph. That's a good bench for West Ham. Yarmolenko, a striker. Halle, striker. Lanzini, Anderson, quality players that will deliver goals. Randolph, good backup keeper from Borough. So yeah. So West Ham are 12th. So if they win today, they can go above Man City in the table. They could go to 10th today if they win. Leicester can go top of the table. Joint points with Everton with 12. So, and also Liverpool tonight if they beat Villa. Everton, Leicester, Liverpool can be all on 12 points today if they all win. So they're all on the pitch now. Ball's in the middle of the centre circle, ready to go. Take a knee for the Black Lives Matter. I'll turn this up a bit.
So the game on the way after the players take the knee. Leicester City have certainly hit the ground running as an attacking team this season in the Premier League. 3 goals at West Brom, 4 against Burnley.
Leicester, wow. They've scored a lot of goals at the minute this season. Really clinical they've been up front. Really clinical. Caused a lot of problems for defenders, especially Vardy, Tillemans, James Maddison, all quality players. Imagine if Leicester won the Premier League again. That would be amazing.
we're certainly trending in the right direction.
I think they're going in the right direction, Leicester. They're in it. They're consistently performing every season, consistently every season, performing well.
Difficult conditions in the early
Always in
stages
the top half of the table, which is nice to see. Because I thought when they won the league, Premier League that season, I thought next season they're not going to do so well, which they didn't. But once they sacked Claudio Ranieri, got a new manager, and stayed up that season, the greatest escape. And then the year after, brilliant, and they've been brilliant since. So, yeah, I think Leicester are going to be a hard team to beat this season. I really do. But Mikel Ottoni will cause problems for Leicester. He's like Adnan Traore. He's strong. He's so strong on the ball. So strong. He can drive past players. Antonio.
It looks as if they have just gone fall at the back, doesn't it? And then you suddenly see Masuaka fill in here.
Masuaka had a good game against Wolves. Really good game against Wolves. Masuaka had a really good game against Wolves last week. Best game I've seen him play actually for West Ham. Best game I've seen him play. He drives down that against West Brom. He drove down the left wing all the time, putting great balls in the box. So yeah, he assisted a few last week. Good performance from West Ham, actually. Good performance. Really impressed them last week. Best I've seen them play quite a while now.
Who signed at the back end of last week. He actually played 90 minutes for Slavia Prague against Midtjylland in the Champions League qualifier last Wednesday. But with Ryan Fredericks out injured, he's straight into the starting lineup here.
Leicester on the attack.
Difficult assignment as well up against Harvey Barnes, who started the season.
No,
Really good form.
Leicester won the ball back on this left-hand side corner flag. Leicester won it back immediately on this left-hand side. Dennis Pratt, lost the ball. Antonio's strength. Like, if West Ham fire a ball at Antonio, he will hold it up. He will hold it up and draw other players into the box to score. That's what he's there for, and he's good at it. He's brilliant at it. He holds up the ball really well. He drives players into the box, holds the ball, and then he finds his teammate, and then it leads to a goal. Really good. He's so aggressive, so strong. A really good player. Really good player. Really like him.
Slight problem here for Johnny Evans.
I think Johnny Evans has got a knock for Leicester. Centre back. I think he's got a bit of a knock. Hopefully it's nothing horrendous. It's not anything bad, because he's a very, very key player at the heart of that centre back for Leicester with Sionchu. Those pairing are really good.
By Timothy Castagna, who's made a nice start in the Premier
Castagna
League, in the Champions League.
Really impressed me this season for Leicester. Really good signing for them. He played the Champions League as well. Really experienced. He's been there and done it. Been in the big stage, played in the big stages. Foul by Harvey Barnes. Free kick on the left hand side of the sideline.
If you want to watch
sorry.
You can flick over to BT Sport Extra 1HD.
Put it back. There we go. So West Ham have got the ball on the side.
It's on the left side of the West Ham back three, predominantly a left back or a left wing back throughout his career, Steve, but
thrown to Leicester.
He's got the ability to just drop in there. Be too surprised if you see him bring the ball out from the back a little bit as well, with Masuaku ahead of him. He's probably got the licence to do that, Cresswell.
Yeah, well, I hope so. I don't think he can bring the ball forward. Moyes, of course, have given the opportunity to do that, because he's a good football player, isn't he? He's got that
West Ham have got a really strong team. They've got a strong 11, strong bench. West Ham should have a good season this season. There should be no problems. I think they've got one of the best teams in the league. And somehow they finished like near the relegation zone last season, which was unbelievable. I mean, the players that they've got at West Ham, they should never be near the bottom three. They should be in like 10, like top of the table.
Alan Irvin, who's in charge again. There is a constant line of communication to the West Ham United manager David Moyes. It's Stuart Pearce somewhere inside the stadium who's pretty much got an open telephone line to him, so there is the communication, and it worked okay last week in the Premier League, although David Moyes must be itching to get himself back on the touchline. It was nice to see the statement that he issued to the supporters this morning, Steve.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
We, of course, wish him well.
Obviously, David Moyes, you know, he's done well at West Ham last season. He kept them up. Fortunately, he didn't do that at Sunderland. He got them relegated. But, you know, that's the thing. Managers come to Sunderland, they don't do so well. And then they go to other clubs and they do well. Always happens. Always happens. But he's doing well. Oh.
Justin, who's out there as the left wing back, he's...
Remember, like and subscribe, and also make a comment if you want predictions. I predicted 3-1 Leicester, Jamie Vardy hat-trick, and Antonio will score for them.
Of course, the challenge today, Steve, for West Ham will be to get support up there to Mikel Antonio. They won't want to see Jared Bowen and Pablo Fornals too deep. They were able to do that really effectively at home against Wolves, but of course away here against such a good attacking team as Leicester, they've got to pick their battles and pick their moments.
Yes, they do. And they also, they're nice and high up, and they can't afford to be too high. Because any ball over the top has got Vardy written all over it.
Here's Vladimir Kufal.
Might do the England match on Thursday, next Thursday at 8 AM. It's 8 o'clock kickoff. It's a friendly, but I might do it.
Leicester City playing at the moment without James Maddison, who's out with a calf problem today.
That's a shame. James Maddison was brilliant last week. His goal against Man City was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
Papi Mendy an opportunity to re-establish himself in the side. The player that was originally brought here by Leicester to replace N'Golo Kante.
I really like Papi Mendy. I really like him. He's just like an N'Golo Kante. He's really good. I really like him. He just plays like N'Golo Kante. His game is just similar, very similar.
It's good to see. The squad's improving.
That's the squad's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's so strong. Jose Perez on this right hand side. Crosses it in. No. That was a good ball in as well. Perez on the right hand side. It's a corner to Leicester City. It's a corner to Leicester City. First corner of the game. It's the 10-minute mark already. God, 10 minutes already. Quick.
There's Stuart Pearce in communication with David Moyes. It's got a really important
Pardon me, sorry. Sorry.
Make sure Alan Irving gets it. Better make sure he's handwriting.
Right, so it's a corner to Leicester on this right hand side corner flag. Tillemans, Yuri Tillemans has taken it. He crosses it in. Foul in the box. Free kick, West Ham. Nothing much is happening really, just, you know, it's only early stages yet. Plenty of time to have drama yet. Plenty of time.
Almost managed to secure a Champions League qualification place last season, but just fell away. He'll be hoping that they
I think Leicester will get definitely Champions League this season. I think they will definitely get Champions League this season. Last season, they were really unlucky to get it. It was the final day where they dropped out the top 6. But it was really unlucky, and I think this season Leicester will get the Champions League this season. I think Leicester got a better team than City this season. I think they'll perform better than City this season. And I think many teams will beat City this season. I don't think City, at the minute, are in great form. They're not in great form. I think, you know, Pep's the great manager, and obviously Man City have done great. He's done great things for them, but this season I think they'll struggle. I mean, the third, which is not good at all. I think the City fans will be very, very worried about like the performances at the start of the season.
Terrace with the ball. It was Barnes making the run again, and it was well spotted there by Balbuena. Good header there by Johnny Evans. Jamie Vardy always puts
Jamie Vardy always chases it down. Always chases it down. Leicester have got the ball in the Happy Mendy gives it to Tillemans. Tillemans plays it to Dennis Pratt. Then passes it to Barnes. Then to Castagna on the left hand. Happy Mendy in the middle of the park passes it back to Dennis Pratt to Tillemans. Good tackle from West Ham. Good tackle that was. I don't know who it was, but it was a good tackle. Whereas Jamie Vardy would have got the ball and ran at the defenders and probably got through and scored. You've got to watch Jamie Vardy all the time, West Ham defenders. You've got to watch him all the time because he drifts in and out of defenders. He put foul, obviously foul. I mean, Souček pushed Tillemans right in the back. Obviously, it's obvious a foul. It's obvious. So Leicester got a free kick just outside the D in West Ham's half. Souček's gone up in the box. Tillemans, I think, has taken it. It's raining at Leicester. Absolutely pouring down. At least it stopped here. Good header. Good header. Cleared out for West Ham. They're still not out of trouble yet. No. Leicester have won the ball back on this left-hand side. Leicester pouring the pressure on now. Pouring the pressure on now. West Ham just hoofing up the pitch. Can't get any possession going. Well, Antonio, foul. Yeah, that's what Antonio does. He gets the ball, he runs at players, and then they draw the foul because they can't get the ball off him. So that's all they can do is draw the foul. He gets them in good positions. What a box! I said West Ham have scored. Guess who scored? Mikel Antonio. Didn't I say that he would score for West Ham? Mikel Antonio has scored for West Ham. It's Leicester 0, West Ham 1. Mikel Antonio scored. It was all from Antonio. He won them the free kick, got them in a great position. And Cresswell put it in the box, right on Antonio's head, and then he put it in the net. 1-0 West Ham, brilliant header. 1-0. I said he would score, didn't I, Mikel Antonio? I said he would score. I said 3-1 Leicester. It's on. My prediction's on. My prediction's on. Got them in a brilliant position. Cresswell put a brilliant ball in the box, and Antonio finished it with a header. No, West Ham on the attack again. It's Masuaku on this right-hand side. Masuaku back to Souček. Lovely ball that was. Lovely ball. What a finish. Great start for West Ham. Great start. It's only 15 minutes in and they're winning 1-0, but plenty of time yet. Plenty of time. Vardy's on the left-hand side. Oh, Vardy! We've got plus 3-4 players there. Poor Vardy. God, Vardy's lightning when he gets that ball. He is lightning. So that puts West Ham above Man City at the minute. West Ham 11th, City are 12th. So they're dropping down each day. If Southampton beat West Brom today, they'll go above City, and then Man City will drop down to 13th. If Man U win today, Man City will go down to 14th, and Man U will go 12th. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, end of this weekend, Man City could be 14th in the table. It's ridiculous. What a finish from Mikel Antonio. What a finish. What a cross. And what a brilliant header. What a finish. What a finish.
Brendan Rodgers, because from the moment he took the free kick quickly, no Leicester defender ever picked up Mikel Antonio. Everybody got back into an area that's completely
brilliant start for West Ham. Brilliant start. This is what West Ham needed to settle them down, and it'll make them
so that's 10 goals in
can't get my words out. It will surely give them more confidence to go on and win the game. It always makes it good when like a team scores early, because then you have momentum, you settle down, so you're not chasing the game. See, Leicester now are chasing the game to get a goal. I think every ground this weekend's had rain. Leeds had rain. Newcastle had rain. Leicester had. I think everywhere had rain. Like yesterday and today. Mendy on this right hand side. Tielemans is so good in that middle of the park. He is like, I don't know, Tielemans he's an excellent player. His passing to find someone in the box. Space, he's just an all-round fantastic midfielder for Leicester. Brilliant signing for them. He finds pocket of space in the middle of the park. He reads the game really well. Brilliant player. It's with Papi Mendy in West Ham's half, with Harvey Perez to Marco Brighton. Papi Mendy. It's still Leicester 1. Oh, sorry. It's Leicester 0, West Ham 1. Mikel Antonio with the goal, and I said he would score for West Ham as well before the game. And it's reaching the 20-minute mark. I said my prediction was 3-1 Leicester, and it could be on. It's still on my prediction.
Just going to take a little look at the challenge. No issue with it.
No, there wasn't. He's up, thankfully.
West Ham are rather comfortable at the minute. Fairly comfortable at the minute. They've got the lead. They're passing the ball around quite nicely. So yeah, they've got momentum now. Leicester are chasing the game. They really are. But plenty of time yet, obviously. Plenty of time yet. But I think Jamie Vardy will score today. I think he will. He's too good not to score. He should be scoring every week. He's too good. He's too good. Well, what a pass that was. What a cross into the box. Antonio. Back just then, Leicester won it. It's now to Kasper Schmeichel. Back to the goalkeeper.
When you think back to that win they had last weekend against Wolves, Steve, they could have won by quite a few more, couldn't they? West Ham
were unbelievable last week against Wolves. Unbelievable. And you know, it's not going to be easy facing Wolves this season because they've got quality everywhere. Quality. Their team is full of young stars, experience, just all-round quality players. And to beat Wolves 4-0, that was quite incredible. That was really incredible. Because I think Wolves will finish at least 6th this season, and the teams will find it hard to beat Wolves. So yeah, West Ham really impressed me last week. Unlucky from Jamie Vardy trying to find Perez in the box. Do you know what? Isaac Perez, he's really found his feet at Leicester. Really has. He scored some really good goals for Leicester. Like last season, he was really good for Leicester from Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle did get 30 million off him, but they didn't use it very wisely because they bought Jordan with that money. And guess what? He was rubbish. It's like Sunderland when they sold Jordan Pickford for like 35 million. We bought players we've never heard of and had so much potential in the rubbish. They were really bad, but it always happens. Bobby Barnes. Leicester. Oh, good block. Good defending by Kufal. Leicester in the box there. Really good tackle from Kufal. Leicester are dangerous when they get these areas in around the box. They really can hurt teams. Good block by Kufal. Good block by Kufal. Really good block.
Replay there showed just how much ground he made up from one side of the pitch to the other to then make a really important challenge.
Souček headed away. Good header that was. Masuaku with the ball, plays up the line to Mikel Antonio at his far side. Couldn't keep it in. So 25, reaching the 25-minute mark. It's Leicester City 0, West Ham 1. Aaron Cresswell assisted the goal, brilliant ball in. And then who else was it? Antonio with the header, good finish, 1-0. I mean, why do I keep saying 1-0 West Ham? I keep saying I always want to say Leicester have scored. It's West Ham 1, Leicester 0. Leicester really up the tempo now, really are. Well, you have to, because West Ham, they're really being comfortable, haven't had much to do. The defenders, the keepers are not really nothing. West Ham keeper hasn't had much to do. Hasn't really had much to do. So yeah, West Ham had it fairly comfortable at the minute. Fairly comfortable. Not much to do at the minute. No real scare for them. Poor challenge from Papi Mendy. Poor challenge. Didn't win the ball. Took the player out. Yellow card for me. Yellow card for me. That was.
Interesting time of it by the club at the end of last season, then re-signed again, and here he is starting in central midfield with Wilfred Ndidi.
Wilfred Ndidi is so underrated. He's so underrated. He's like better than Pogba in a million miles away this season and last season. He is so good for Leicester. Like, he's so underrated. I've been impressed with him. I've always been impressed with Wilfred Ndidi. I've always highly rated him. Always highly rated him, and I always will do. Good defending by Marty. West Ham were looking dangerous there. Oh, Vardy. Oh, Souček read the situation there really well. He read that Jamie Vardy was behind him there. Good defending. Good defending that was. Jamie Vardy, he caused problems for defenders. He causes real problems for defenders. His pace. He's 33 years old. He's 33 years old. And his pace is unbelievable. At that age, it's ridiculous. He's never aged. Jamie Vardy has never aged. You would never have thought he'd be 33 years old. You would never ever thought that Jamie Vardy would be 33 years old. At least he'll be like in his 20s. Like 27 maybe, but not 33. But I think he will carry on for another 3 seasons. I think he's so fit and he's still banging goals in there and he's still performing with highly. He's still performing consistently highly. So yeah. Joe Bowen. Good keeping from Kasper Schmeichel. Read it well. Good keeping from Kasper Schmeichel. Reaching the 30th half an hour mark, it's still 1-0 West Ham. Mikel Antonio with the goal. Oh, Fabianski, the West Ham goalkeeper, nearly had it really right. He was nearly in a mess there. Jamie Vardy was right on his back. Poor pass from Mendy there. Poor pass. Gone out for a throw-in for West Ham in this left-hand side.
Rice, who still wears claret and blue despite the constant speculation about his future. Happy at West Ham for now, which is never really part of the narrative that we get. Doesn't seem to be the kind
Declan Rice is so good. He's so good. Really good player. He's a really good player for West Ham. Like last season, keeping them up. He was the one that kept them up really because he was just work rate, his talent. He's just good. He's an all-round class player.
76 Premier League matches for West Ham, Declan Rice. He's an England player and the heartbeat really of this West Ham United team.
And if you've got any vision of what you're going to do in the Premier League this season, you can't lose your best players the day of the transfer window or the transfer deadline day, can you? It just does not make any sense at all, regardless of
Fabianski's got the ball. He plays upfield on the left-hand side.
He's a wonderful player with a huge future ahead of him.
Good defending from Daniel Martin. Really good defending that was. Antonio was on his back and he read it really well. He read it really, really well.
They got back into a nice shape. They're very organised, aren't they?
West Ham, yeah. West Ham are really, really well organised. They found the shape. They look really comfortable at the minute. Really comfortable at the minute. And they've got the lead, so they're just hanging on, and they're just not hanging on, but they're just really finding it comfortable at the minute to drag Leicester back to the goalkeeper.
Let's not forget they scored 12 goals in 3 Premier League matches playing at home. They've got past 27 minutes without Fabianski, the goalkeeper, making
Fabianski's had nothing to do. Leicester haven't had a shot yet, which is unbelievable. Fabianski's had it really comfortable at the minute. He's just walk around his box, nothing to do.
It's okay though, he wins the ball.
Good tackle from Jamie Vardy. Brilliant tackle that was. Brilliant tackle.
I wonder whether the issue came, Steve, that he got his other leg wrapped underneath Vardy.
Oh yeah, of course, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with the challenge itself. No, forcefully wins the ball. Yes, there might be a little bit of follow through, but
so it's reaching the 30-minute mark. It's Leicester City 0, West Ham 1. Aaron Cresswell with the cracking ball in, and Antonio with the goal. Brilliant header, and I predicted Mikel Antonio to score as well before the game. I said 3-1 Leicester, and it's still on my prediction. But West Ham, the minute, look really, really well organised. Really well organised. Look really comfortable. Look really comfortable. Leicester are having to pass it back. They can't get into good areas. They just find it really hard to find a pass where they can cut through. West Ham defence, it's just long balls. Leicester just playing long balls up the field and then they're losing it. West Ham at the minute, it's far too easy for West Ham. Leicester need to improve in the second half. Because West Ham having it all the way. Very comfortable for them at the minute. See, again, you can't. Leicester City are having problems defending away in Leicester West Ham's defence. They're just passing it nowhere. Just passing it absolute nowhere. And then Vardy's had not one shot yet. No one's had one shot yet, but Vardy's had nothing really to go at. West Ham have kept it quiet at the minute in this first half. At the minute. Souček with the pass forward. Oh, Tillemans got the ball. Poor pass. But well intercepted by West Ham. Well intercepted by Cresswell. A brilliant interception there, because Harvey Barnes would have been in. Great pass from Antonio. Joe Bowen had a shot, but it was blocked by one of the Leicester City. It was blocked by Justin James. Good block. Good block. Another young talent, Justin. Another young talent for Leicester. Leicester got some really good young talents. Poppy Mendy, Justin James, really good talents. Now it's Luke Schmeichel.
Scoring start to a season since the early 1950s. They were a second division team back then. And it's just part of this.
Leicester in the horn off. Johnny Evans with the ball.
Last season ended for them.
Not much going on at the minute. West Ham really come. Leicester City keep losing the ball. Can't find any rhythm. Leicester are all over them, winning the tackles. Leicester find it really difficult at the minute to find the rhythm, to find their confidence. See, another ball. Leicester City just keep kicking balls upfield and then losing it. Jared Bowen in the box. Oh, Jared Bowen there. He was in a great position in the box, had a shot, but Sionchu defended it well. There was where Leicester City were in trouble there. They were in trouble there, but Sionchu with a brilliant block. Really good defender, Sionchu. Really good defender. I always had him on my team of the week last season. Always had him in my team of the weeks. Really good defender. I think he's a better defender than Nathan Ake at City. I think he is. I think City would have probably been better off getting Sionchu from Leicester than getting Nathan Ake from Bournemouth. Masuaku with the ball. He's been really impressed, Masuaku. Last week and today in this first half, really impressed. I've been really impressed with West Ham at the minute. I've been really impressed with them at the minute. So we've just come on. It's Leicester City 0, West Ham 1. A brilliant goal from West Ham. Aaron Cresswell with a brilliant ball in. And Mikel Antonio put it in the net with a brilliant header. It was a header. What a header it was as well. But Leicester at the minute have been really quiet. Haven't had a shot yet. West Ham have had it all their way. They've been really comfortable all over the park. They've won duels. They've had most of the possession. They've really enjoyed themselves at the minute. And they've played well. West Ham at the minute played really well. Vardy's had nothing really to go at, really. He's had no shots on goal. He's had no way through. He's had no chances, really. He hasn't had a sighted goal, really, no. One in the box. Yeah. Masuaku read it well. And he's won the throw-in for West Ham on this right-hand side with the throw-in for West Ham.
Their organisation, the way they've worked hard, they've made it look fairly easy. The fact that you can't really think of Leicester at home in the scoring form they are, having good chances. Fabianski's
had nothing to do. He's just been standing in his goal for like over half an hour. Had nothing to do. Fornals is in goal. He's in goal. It's 2-0 West Ham. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 West Ham. Pablo Fornals with the goal. It's Pablo Fornals. It's Leicester City 0, West Ham 2. What a start for West Ham. What a first start for West Ham. Leicester City are all over the place in defence. They're all over the place. What is he doing? It's just a lob upfield. In Fornals is left alone in the box. No Leicester City player to block. They're all out of position. And what does Fornals do? He gets in the box. What a finish. It's Leicester City 0, West Ham 2. Who would have predicted this? It's another brilliant performance from West Ham. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 West Ham. Absolutely well deserved. They've been the better performers in this first half. It's just too easy. It's far too easy. It's just a ball over the defenders, being caught out. Fornals has ran into the box, scored. No Leicester City player there whatsoever to make a tackle or a challenge. And Fornals has put it in the back of the net past Kasper Schmeichel. It's West Ham 2, Leicester City 0. Leicester City are in trouble. They've got a lot of work to do in the second half. A lot of work to do in the second half. Oh, oh, oh. West Ham 2. Wow, my prediction has gone out of the window. Out of the window. It's been so comfortable from West Ham. So comfortable. It's been so comfortable. They've had nothing really to do with the defenders. The keepers had nothing to do. The dragging the Leicester City players back in the run half. They're frustrating Leicester. Really are frustrating Leicester. It's another brilliant performance. It's the same performance as how they play against Wolves. They were winning tackles. They were getting to the man. Oh, wow. It's West Ham 2, Leicester City 0. Mikel Antonio with the first goal and Pablo Fornals. And a brilliant finish. A brilliant finish from Pablo Fornals. Well deserved. Well deserved. Brilliant finish. So Leicester City have got a free kick on this left-hand side. Can they get a shot on target? Tillemans with the ball in. Well defended by Souček. Well defended by Souček. They've been solid, West Ham, at the minute. They've been so solid at the minute in defence. Tillemans, left-hand side. Oh, Souček again. Clearance. A brilliant clearance on Souček. Another brilliant piece of defending. That's what West Ham have been brilliant at in this first half. Winning those interceptions at the right moment. Mikel Antonio with the right-hand side. Across two players. It's in the box. It's Joe Bowen. Oh, Antonio. Oh, that could have been 3-0. It's all been West Ham. See, another interception for West Ham. What an interception. Whilst Jamie Vardy would have been in. West Ham have been reading the game really, really well. Really, really well. West Ham read the game really well. It's Declan Rice to Pablo. But what a finish by Pablo Fornals. What a finish. But you got to question Leicester City's defending. You really have. Really poor defender from Leicester. Really poor. So West Ham have had 5 attempts on goal. And West Ham have had 5 attempts on goal, and Leicester City have had 0. They've just Leicester can't have a right. It's Joe Bowen on this on this left hand side. He crosses it in. It's Antonio. Oh, what a deception by Johnny Evans. That would have been another goal for West Ham, but Johnny Evans with a brilliant piece of defending there. Oh. West Ham are all over Leicester. All over Leicester. Leicester City are all over the place. But West Ham, oh, what a piece of defender from Johnny Evans. While Mikel Antonio had a tap in and made it 3-0. Leicester City need to find some rhythm. So it's a corner to West Ham on this left-hand side. West Ham have been brilliant so far. Oh, good clearance from Johnny Evans. Schmeichel caught it in his hands. Leicester nearly need to find something in the second half. They've been played all over. The West Ham have just found it so comfortable. They've had nothing to do. The keepers had nothing to do. Leicester City can't even get a shot away. Can't find any rhythm. Can't have a shot on target. Can't get any balls in the boxes. West Ham are well drilled. Really impressive with West Ham in this first half. Really impressive. But it's too slow from Leicester. It's too slow. Then West Ham are dragging Leicester City back to their goalkeeper. And it's the same old thing. Cash for Schmeichel kicking it upfield to absolute no one. And then West Ham are winning it. See? West Ham won it again. Oh no. Harvey Barnes has won it. Jamie Vardy inside. He's in the box. He's cut inside. Oh, what is he doing? What's Jamie Vardy doing? He should have shot. Instead, he passed it, cut inside, passed it in the box. But Declan Rice went really well. Declan Rice won it really, really well. So with the throw in on this left hand side, Justin James is taking it.
West Ham, on that occasion, Leicester City did have numbers.
West Ham just been there and got to their man and won the tackles and won the ball. They've been superb in this first half, West Ham. Been absolutely superb. Perez with the ball. Poppy Mendy in the middle to Tillemans. Tillemans on this left-hand side to Justin James. Cuts in. He crosses in. Oh, good clearance from Souček. Good clearance from Souček there. Really good clearance. Down to Fornals. Back to Souček. Masuaku on this right-hand side. Gets past Tillemans. Far too easy there. Far too easy. But he did too much there. Leicester won it back. It's Tillemans on the edge of the box. Took too many. Took too long on the ball. West Ham won it back. Souček on this right-hand side. Won the free kick by Tillemans. Tillemans draw the foul. So it's a West Ham free kick on this left-hand side. It's just Leicester have never troubled West Ham at the minute. West Ham are winning everything. They're winning the 50-50s. They're marking the man, and they're just winning the ball. They're just getting to the man every time Leicester City get the ball. West Ham just go to the ball, and West Ham Leicester City players have got no time on the ball. No time on the ball. So, couple minutes till half time. It's West Ham 2, Leicester City 0. Really impressive first half performance from West Ham. Really impressive. Really impressive. Leicester need to really change something in the second half. They've been played all over. Being played all over.
Chelsea women, and then Saturday from midday on 3HD you can see Tottenham women against Manchester United women.
So 3 minutes till half time, and West Ham have been really impressive. Been really impressive. But Leicester need to find something different in the second half to get back in this game, because they've been really bad in this first half. Leicester. They've been really West Ham. Good defender from Poppy Mendy. Southampton are beating West Brom 1-0. Gineppo scored the goal for Southampton, so it's Southampton 1, West Brom 0 in the other game. In this early lunchtime kickoffs.
Frustration in some of the Leicester players' body language.
Leicester they've been too slow. They're just not the same. They're not the same as you usually see from them. They've been too sluggish, slow. They've really and they've had no chance to get in West Ham's box. No. West Ham spotted the danger every time the ball gets into dangerous areas. They always win it. They always spot the danger. Harvey Barnes on this right hand side. He draws to the pit. Good tackle. Really good tackle. Can Leicester City get a goal before half time? That would really change the game in the second half if Leicester get a goal before half time. Really would change the game.
Maybe Perez also can drop into those pockets a little bit more. Yeah.
Come on, Leicester. Get a goal before half time. Make it interesting in the second half. It's all been one-sided in that first half. It's all been one-sided. It's like men versus boys. It's been West Ham won everything in the park, in that midfield. They've won everything at the minute. West Ham, everything.
Look how deep Vardy is at the moment.
I mean, Vardy's having to go deep out of his position and try and win the ball back. James Justin. See, another brilliant challenge from West Ham. Leicester just can't get past these defenders. Well organised, really well organised. So West Ham have gone up to 8th now, up to 8th. Southampton have gone up to 11th, and Man City are 13th, dropping down even more now. And the furthest that Man City can drop is 14th if Man U beat Tottenham today. So 1 minute added on in this first half. Leicester City really needs to improve in the second half. That's it at King Power Stadium. It's Leicester City 0, West Ham 1. The goals were Mikel Antonio and Pablo Fornals, both superb finishers. West Ham have been good all first half, been excellent everywhere in the park, won everything. They've just been well organised, and Leicester have got second half. So it's Leicester City 0, West Ham 2. They need to find some momentum in the second half. Leicester have been really bad, really bad. The worst I've seen them play actually for a long time. Long time. So there you go. I can let you have a break now, and 15-minute break. So I'll be back in 15 minutes. Back in 15 minutes.
That's the one.
So second half should be 1 o'clock start. So 1 o'clock start. And don't forget, after this, I'm doing the Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Sheffield United at 2 o'clock. Come and join, come and join. Then I'm doing the big one later, Liverpool versus Aston Villa. It's 7:15. So, yeah. If you don't know the other scores, in the early kickoff in the Premier League, the other game, it's Southampton 1, West Brom 0. Gineppo scored the goal for them in the 41st minute. So there you go. I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Only finding the one you really want was as easy as with the Mercedes-Benz online showroom. Compare all approved used cars in stock today and see the latest offers. Now available with home delivery. Search Mercedes-Benz approved used today.
Ensuring your team stay connected is a priority for any business. With Hi, you can connect your daily business calls wherever, whenever.
Hi, Jane speaking.
Hi, Jane. Is Jenny available?
We're all working from home today. Stand by and I'll put you straight through.
Replicate your office phones on multiple devices for complete flexibility. Never miss a customer call again. Hi, always open for business. Visit hihi.co.uk.
Let's go, Peloton! Dave and Cardiff, you've got this.
Welcome to your 30-minute full body strength. Nice work, Peloton. I got you. Come on. Amazing work. You absolutely crushed it.
Taking out the stress of doing your tax on the walls, I say. QuickBooks automatically checks your tax return for errors.
Intuit QuickBooks.
We're making shopping safer at Morrison's, introducing some simple measures in our stores. Our friendly colleagues will manage every store entrance, helping to ensure it doesn't get too busy. We'll manage checkout queues as well to help you complete your shopping trip safely.
I'm back.
Asking our customers to wear face
Well,
coverings
been
when
interesting first half.
and our colleagues
West Ham have been really good in that first half against Leicester. Really good. Really been impressed with them.
At Morrison's.
Leicester need to find something in that second half. Really poor. Haven't had a shot on goal yet, I don't think.
As that stranger
Let's see.
sends kindness my way in the form of a
They've only had
perfect
one shot on
slice
goal
of
and no on target. West Ham have had
Slides
5
it across the counter.
and 2 on target. And actually, Aaron Cresswell
It's
set
almost
it up
amazing.
2 goals. He set up Antonio's and Fornals. So yeah, he's been good in that first half. Aaron Crosswell, really good first half. I think that's the best he's played actually for West Ham for a very long time.
Business means owning a lot of uncertainty.
Very long time.
But unknowns can bring opportunity too. At Square, we can help you set up an online store with pickup, delivery, or shipping, and contactless ways to take payments too. You get your money the next business day, and there's no long-term commitments to time
So,
down.
second half will be 10 minutes time. Can't wait. Wonder how it's going to go. Leicester need to really improve in the second half because West Ham have had it all their way. It's far too comfortable. And Fabianski's had nothing to do in this goal. Nothing to do. Jamie Vardy hasn't had much to go on, really. So, yeah, it's been pretty poor from Leicester. But I can't say anything about West Ham. The defence has been solid. The tactics has been really good. They've just made it difficult for Leicester. Really difficult for Leicester. Put some music on to, like, you know, just.
I think beef. Do I think they can eat the beef? I think they got an outside chance. Welcome back. We've got live Premier League football for you right now here on BT Sport 1 and BT Sport 2. Both games followed by live rugby. It was meant to be the final day in the Premiership. That's not the case now because of a couple of games being postponed. Craig will explain more later, but we will still bring you Saracens Bar from 2:30 today. And also Wasps against Exeter. Big games, and particularly the Saracens will be bidding farewell to the league as well. That one 2:30 on BT Sport 3. Now, I said there was two games going on. What's happening in the other game? Musa Gineppo with a smart finish just on the edge of the ball.
Oh, what a finish by Gineppo for Southampton, sorry. What a finish. He took that really well. Really well. Really good from Gineppo, that was. Really good talented player, man, Gineppo. Really good talented player. Yeah, it was, I think when they played Chelsea last season away, he was really impressive. Brilliant header from Antonio. Brilliant header. What a cross. What a cross. Poor defending though. But brilliant header from Antonio. Brilliant header. Leicester should have done better there to mark him. Just nobody marked him at the back post, but brilliant header. And this second goal was bizarre. Just a lob over the Leicester defenders. Came to 4-0. Leicester City were trying to chase back. Too late. Brilliant finish from Pablo Fornals to get it past Cassius Schmeichel in net.
Great finish into the body. And that's the goal you associate with Leicester, isn't it? You're up and under and you keep running behind Jamie, running behind him. So you can't underestimate the touch, you know, the ball's coming back over your shoulders, but take his eye off it for a second. Such a great thing. And if we take a look at the way the West Ham are playing this sideline and how Leicester is struggling, that's kind of the story of the game from a Leicester perspective, isn't it? It's a crystal ball, isn't it? West Ham, we knew Leicester were going to get into these pockets. This is so big into space that you're looking at the moment, just a bit too instead of just waiting. It has got in there to West Ham, they're superbly, trade well, and defending well. But Leicester, they just try and play these huge balls where
just needs to be integrated in there. It's putting those on. Everyone there needs to go be another 10, 15 yards from the goal. It's a great tactic for West Ham, and when we first saw it, the man up our line highlighting hard. It's a great tactic. That's great. Against Arsenal, in the first half as well. Against Leicester, we know that David Moyes can't be here. I'm sure he's missing it, but if he does decide to use Zoom to speak to the players at half time, as he reportedly did a week ago, I'm sure there'll be nothing but positive messages. The Hammers are.
So after the break, it's the second half.
Plenty of work for Leicester in the second half.
Nando's is now on delivery. New customers can enjoy 14 days of free delivery across your favourite restaurants. Delivery. Here to deliver.
It's got it on EE. Just one number one network on 5G. And number one network 7 years in a row.
The one in world number one. How much is it? Hashtag. Keep it to be done.
Don't be a Doug. Get EE or get network envy.
It'll be second half soon. Sorry, second half soon.
When a laptop has a charge like
More minutes.
it's switching time to Chromebook with 12 hours of battery life. Or hybrid one automatic upgrades interrupted. You can do that. Or just large applications like the first one. It's switching time. That's amazing. So yeah, if you want all of that, switch to
You ever look closely at your states at the end of the week? All and ambitious parents do. We're big on looking closely at where all our produce comes from, who it comes from, and on being clear on how it's farmed, now and in the future. That's why we invest in training the next generation of young British farmers, and why we make sure our roast beef is 100% British and retrofit. And thanks to the way we work with fisheries, you can be sure that your fish fingers is responsibly sourced as they are delicious. Because of all that, you're going to the proud winners of these. We're big on making sure what we do now positively affects what we eat tomorrow. Not that big on quality, and always big on price.
Some days are rugged, but some days are smooth. Philips Prestige makes 3-day stubble easy to remove. If nanotech blades cut with ultra-sharp precision, then a close shave is today's decision. Philips Prestige Shaver. Blade close, smooth skin. There's always a way to make life better. Philips.
Following a few hiccups in their first year, the CEOs of Britain's biggest bank and Tandek are reaffirming their brand beliefs.
The secret of banking is really simple. You can know all you want about crunchy numbers and algorithmics. Essentially, it's all about giving people what they want. Tiny pens, tiny wheelie pens.
Meanwhile, at Santander, they're running free virtual scam awareness events with specially trained staff to help customers feel more confident with online and mobile banking. See what's possible at Santander.
Nature knows best. That's why we let it grow our responsibly sourced Botanica range. So you can enjoy authentic, exotic fragrances. Botanica by Eric. Grown by nature.
Get the official Premier League accredited XL trading card. Only from Panini, the invincible card. Who's in your squad? Amazon Prime Day is back. 13th and 14th October. 15 days to save big on every price. Everything you need to start your Christmas shopping early. Amazon Prime Day, 13th and 14th of October.
The league that is now rightly regarded as the best in the world. It's a world-class player.
What do you think? And they wouldn't change the menu. You're right, Darryl. Carry on.
Welcome back. Isn't it great to have Premier League football back as well? But just because the top flight football has returned along with the rest of the leagues, it doesn't mean the clubs aren't still struggling.
That's it. That's the music off in its second half now. Second half. They're coming out. West Ham players are coming out at the tunnel. It's 2-0 West Ham. Brilliant in the first half. West Ham. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Leicester really need to improve, or they need to improve all round because they haven't been great. Been too slow on the ball, the passing's been too slow. It's not the Leicester we see. It's like it's more like quick passing, moving off the ball, body making runs in and out of the defenders. But West Ham haven't let Leicester do that because they've been well organised defensively. They've been really good. So yeah, it's been really good so far for West Ham. Really good so far.
In the last 20 minutes, so they are moving into the area of the football match, Steve, where they've been most effective. At my eyes, straight away, looking down there at the Leicester City shape, and it looks as though they are going second half with the back three and the wing backs, etc.
Yeah, I just hope Leicester a bit more positive going forward, moving the ball quicker. I personally would like to have seen them put forward or maybe gone to forward the back. As for West Ham, you just don't want them to become too defensive and drop too deep to allow Leicester all the possession this second half, because West Ham have been really exciting on the break.
Here's the first opportunity to try and get Vardy in. It was one of the better balls. It was a poor touch by Vardy. It's a chance for Barnes and he snatched at it. And he had a lot more time to strike that a lot more cleanly.
Yeah, well, Bonner doesn't do Fabianski any favours at all. Good start, but he miscontrols it. Bonner passes it to Fabianski. Pings it into him, doesn't he, from 5 yards.
I'm back. I've just grabbed some snacks. I'm hungry. Second half, just kick minutes. Nothing much has happened, I don't think. It's a goal kick to West Ham. Well, it's obviously been a good start for Leicester though. More like it from them.
As it is. There is a feeling though that if Leicester City can score the next goal, it could be quite some.
If Leicester score another like the first goal in the second half, I think Leicester will start to improve more and more as the second half goes on.
The one thing you would say if you're a Hammers fan is that you don't want them to just commit any errors. Clear your lines, get up the pitch, no mistakes, try and manage the game.
This is more like it from Leicester. Quick pass and move. It was far too slow. It was far too slow in that first half. Another good interception from West Ham. Really good, solid performance from all the defenders. Really solid performance so far. Let Leicester have nothing. Absolute nothing.
Those two have been pretty much side by side all the way.
Bonner's been solid. Really solid.
If a Bonner is big enough and strong enough to say, you know what, I'll follow him, I'll have him, he's my responsibility.
He's marched Jamie Vardy really well. He's a very strong defender, Bonner.
The centre defenders, Vardy goes and stands on it. Your own personal battle, then one-on-one.
It's Mendy.
Mendy on the ball. Fouled by Masuaku.
Midfield in terms of the personnel they've got in there. They've got to try and find a bit more creativity in the second half to go with it. Harvey Barnes can have a run at Bell Point.
Oh, Harvey Barnes in the box. In the box, crossed it in. Good defending from West Ham. Corner for West Ham, but a good defending from Caffel. Really good defending. I've been saying that all match because they have. West Ham have been so solid at the back. They've let Leicester get that ball in the box and get a shot away. We've been solid all game, West Ham. At the minute. Good defending again. Good defending again from West Ham. Then has to go all the way back to the keeper now. To Kasper Schmeichel. Plays it. See, what a waste from Kasper Schmeichel. He just kicked it up the pitch to Fabianski, the goalkeeper. He hasn't found anyone. He's just hooked it up. Oh. That's what Leicester have problems today. They've just hoofed it up upfield to absolute no one, and they've lost it.
The encouraging aspect of the opening
Ridiculous.
Half
Absolutely ridiculous.
both Jamie Vardy and Harvey Barnes in behind the West Ham defence in the early stages. They'll have to do a lot more of that. A couple of the new signings on the Leicester City bench today. It's not really a bench, scattered amongst the seats in the stand. There's Cengiz Under, the Turkish international white player, is on loan from AS Roma. And Wesley Fofana, who they signed from Saint Etienne on Friday.
It's done. Right inside. Crossed it in. Antonio! Oh, good save from Kasper Schmeichel. Really good save from Kasper Schmeichel there. Antonio again. Antonio again from Aaron Cresswell, getting that ball in the box to Antonio. He's winning all the headers. Winning all the headers in the box. Look, all the three Leicester players just stand there and watch Antonio win the header and get it on goal, on target. All three of them stand together and go and just watch him. Just watch. Oh yeah, just watch him get on target, on goal. Ridiculous. Johnny Evans is an experienced defender. Why don't you go to him, man, and win that ball? You just stood there and watched him. He shouldn't be winning that ball when there's three defenders around him, but they just watch. Just stand and watch and look. Ridiculous. If you get paid all that money and you can't even defend. Oh. West Ham defended brilliant, West Ham, but Leicester City have not whatsoever, not defended well. They're letting Antonio win that ball in the box. Again! They've just done it again. Leicester City, they need to... Oh, no, it was Pablo Fornals that won the header there. And he's about 5'4", and you've got Johnny Evans who's like 6 foot something taller, and he's won the ball. He's just standing in the box, looking, watching, and hoping that it's not going to go in the net. Oh, honestly. Oh.
It's a foul by Souček on Mendy.
Foul by Souček, West Ham free kick.
Thomas Souček, who's the reigning Czech Republic.
The same old second half that was in the first half. Same old from Leicester. Too slow, too sluggish. They look tired. Vardy does not look himself today. Does not look himself at all. Does not look himself at all.
Substitutes just sent out. We'll have a run around.
It's going to be a yellow card for Johnny Evans.
Johnny Evans yellow card. Antonio, bad challenge that was. Bad challenge. It was behind as well. Bad challenge. Didn't even go for the ball. He could have won that ball, but no. He goes for the player and draws a foul. It's ridiculous. You didn't have to go in for that challenge. You just stand him up and win the ball. That's far. Honestly.
appearance of the season last weekend against Manchester
There's no
City.
need for that yellow card whatsoever.
That's the only way
You
they
don't
can
have
stop
to
Mikel
slide
Antonio
tackle him.
down today.
You just stand him up, win the ball without having to slide tackle. And now it's drawn a free kick to West Ham. And now West Ham
Leicester City have got
don't mind now.
Down and in trouble as well.
Yeah, well, I think he just
God's sake.
missed him Fuchs out. There was 3 forwards and he's just changed.
And Leicester like second in the league because they don't look it. They don't look it whatsoever.
Let's see how he is.
They look like a team who are like bottom of the league and haven't won a game this season.
We're going to see Cengiz
Honestly.
Under. He's going to come on and make his Leicester City debut, so it is going to be a martyr in the circumstances that we thought it
Ridiculous.
might be.
Absolutely
The
ridiculous.
23-year-old Turkey international on a season-long
You know,
from AS Roma.
Johnny Evans, how experienced he is. He's been around for so many years. And he watches 3 West Ham players. Then he watches Antonio heading the ball in the box. There's 3 in the box watching Antonio win that ball. He should never win that ball when there's 3 defenders around him. One of you have got to go to him, got to go win that ball. But no, they just stand there and watch him. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Now West Ham got a free kick now. Oh, good defending. Oh. God, Johnny Evans actually won the tackle in the box. He actually got a tackle in and won the ball. He didn't actually watch and say, "Oh yeah, we shot on goal." Good tackle though. Good tackle. West Ham is still in control of this game. They're so in control of this game. They're so comfortable. Leicester are too slow, and that's helping. That's helping West Ham more and get their defensive shape back. And West Ham just keep playing it back and forward, sideways. I don't know how Leicester beat Man City last week. How bad they're playing this week is unbelievable. They are playing the worst I've ever seen them play at home. Ever seen them play at home. See? What's he doing? Right. Can I just say something, right? Johnny Evans had 4 players open. And what does he do? He passed it long. And West Ham won it. And now West Ham on the attack now. It's the same all the time. It's not rocket science. Play there. There's 4 players around it, pass to, and now he goes long. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. These are professional footballers. Playing in the Premier League, and they can't even pass to one of the teammates. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
It's Castagna.
Just with the box, buddy. Oh, good defender for West Ham. Good defender for West Ham again. Not letting Vardy have a second goal whatsoever. Not letting Vardy have a second goal. Good defender from West Ham again. West Ham on your top. Antonio on the right hand side. He's in the box. He plays in the box. Oh! Johnny Evans, what a tackle for Leicester. Pablo Fornals. Oh, what a baller for Mikel Antonio on that right hand side. What a ball in to find Pablo Fornals. What a run. What a interception from Johnny Evans. Otherwise, that would have gone in. That would have gone in without Johnny Evans making that interception. What a block. What a block. West Ham are all over Leicester. Absolutely all over Leicester. David Bill on this left side corner, taking a corner.
Tall team, West Ham. Lots of targets in a situation like this. Jared Bowen in the corner. Headed on by Suchek, away by Soyuncu.
Win the ball! For goodness sake, win the bloody ball. Leicester here too, they're just looking at it. Oh, for goodness sake. They're just watching West Ham. They're just watching them having a shot away and
Leicester forwards to get back in
Honestly,
position.
West Ham running when Leicester get the ball, they're running towards the men and winning the ball. Leicester are just watching them. They're just watching them have a shot. When there's 5 players around him, just win the ball. You should never even win that ball when there's 5 players around him. Sorry for my language, by the way. It just really frustrates me how simple things they don't do. Simple things they don't do. West Ham improved even more from that first half. They look dangerous in on the attack. Leicester are too slow. Too slow.
This Harvey Barnes, of course, if they can score the next goal, though, it really will change the complexion of things. Little touch by Cengiz Under towards
Another brilliant defender from West Ham. Another brilliant challenge. Stop Jamie Vardy getting through. Papi Mendy on this.
Here's Mendy. Yuri Tielemans.
No, another piece of good defender from Sucha.
Good challenge by James.
Good challenge from Leicester there.
Cengiz Under. Pacheco Vladimir Kufal, new West Ham defender against new Leicester City winger. Mendy. Timothy Castagna.
Actually, I might do a championship game. Look at this. Good defender from West Ham again to stop Jamie Vardy getting that ball in the box. They've read Jamie Vardy so well in this game. They've read every single ball that's played Jamie Vardy. Antonio on left hand side. He's in the box. Oh, he's got no support though. Oh, he's cut inside. He's Joe Bowen. Outside the box. To Declan Rice. Pass it to Antonio. Inside the box. Great save by Cassius Michael. Great save from Cassius Michael. Good hands. But again, dangerous play from West Ham. Dangerous play. Brilliant ball from Declan Rice. Brilliant ball.
Works the shot eventually. Gareth Bowen hoping for the tap in.
Can sometimes be a thankless task, can't it, for a player to play as a lone striker? But when you get the kind of service that Antonio's got today, where he knows the ball's going to be
He's been brilliant today.
And also, he knows he's got the beating of Johnny Evans and Soyuncu today. He's given a gift there by Tielemans.
What are Leicester doing? They just gave the ball away to West Ham. Now they're running out. Joe Bowen! Oh, pulls the back in the box, but no one's there. No one's there to get it to. Oh, that was a great ball as well from Joe Bowen, but no one was there on the end of it. But again, West Ham, what are they doing? What are they doing? Right, Leicester keep giving it away. They keep giving it away when there's teammates just there that can pass to. They're finding it. They're making it so hard for themselves. They're always trying to find a pass. Just make a simple pass. They're giving it away too many times. Too many times. Then what's that? They've just wasted another opportunity to cross it in. They've run out of ideas. The whole lot of them have just run out of complete ideas. Just make it they're making this game far too hard for themselves. Just pass it to your teammate. Make an easy pass. They're wanting to find to make a difficult pass. Just pass a 2-yard pass. Don't have to always go and make a 15-yard pass or a long pass. Leicester are making it so difficult for themselves. They really are. Really difficult for themselves. Not helping because West Ham are playing really well. Playing really well. So it's not helping them that West Ham are really playing really well. And Iheanacho's coming on for Leicester to add some, try and get some fresh legs on to make some difference. Good defender from Ogbonna. Good defending again. Have not let Leicester have any sight on goal whatsoever. Whatsoever.
Supported by Castagna. Mendy.
Good block from Masuaku. Good block.
Leicester City have had 7 different players who have already scored for them this season, 5 of them on the field at the moment. And there are potential goals coming on here in the shape of Kelechi.
I always say Perez is coming off for no, what's his name? So Perez is coming off for Iheanacho. Iheanacho's coming on. He's on now. West Ham are so well organised. So well organised. And not... Oh! Good defending again. Souček's been immense at the back with the Bonner. They've been so good. West Ham defenders have been so good. They've won everything. They've not let Leicester have any shots on goal or anything. They've been superb, West Ham. Been superb. Excellent. Excellent. But I'm going to get a drink.
And don't forget, we've got the Merseyside derby, which is something to really look forward to. National break. It's on Saturday, the 17th of October, 11:30 start, 1HD and Ultimate. We've got the Champions League from the 20th of October. That's match day 1. Some fantastic games. Opening night includes Paris Saint-Germain against Manchester United. Liverpool are in Amsterdam against Ajax the following night. So some fascinating groups and games on the cards in the group stage of the Champions League. Good play again over there by Antonio. He's had an excellent match.
Yes, he has, along with a lot of these players, to be very honest. I've seen a lot of these players in a West Ham shirt have been very inconsistent at times. Brilliant one day, irritating the
I'm back.
They've all stood up today. This might be a big turn for them.
Free kick to West Ham on this left-hand side. Sterling. Oh! Good defending. Good defending that was from Leicester.
Usually been a West Ham head on the end of those balls in those, Steve, hasn't it?
Yeah, every time.
So it's reaching the 70-minute mark. It's still Leicester 0, West Ham 2. West Ham look so comfortable. They look so confident. You know, they're not letting Leicester have any kind of chance for a shot on goal. Leicester have been too slow. Passing's been awful. It's just been all too slow from Leicester. They don't look like a team that have scored 12 goals in 3 games. Do not. Fabianski's had nothing to do in that West Ham goal. He's had absolute nothing to do. Nothing to do at all. Absolute nothing to do.
First 66 minutes anyway, Kufal.
Oh! Fornals has just made a horrible challenge on Jamie Vardy. Horrible challenge. I think he's all right though, but it's a horrible challenge that was. Horrible. It was just a reckless challenge. Oof. Dear. I'm out of breath. Jeez. So yeah, at 3 o'clock I'm going to be doing the championship game. Do something like different. Good defending again for West Ham. Really good defending. Putting the bodies on the line. Stopping them from getting any chance in the box. Really been a solid performance from West Ham. Really has. Really has. Really been impressed with them today. They were good last week and they've been good this week, so yeah. Been really good. Really good.
The only other attacking player available to Brendan Rodgers is Mark Albrighton. The other players on the bench are defensive ones: Wesley Fofana, Hamza Chowdhury, Christian Fuchs, and the goalkeeper Danny Ward.
Danny Ward.
Mark Albrighton there. Doesn't look as if he's been told to get ready, does he?
Plenty of strength on the West Ham bench today. The likes of Yarmolenko and Anderson and Lanzini and Noble, Haller.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty there. You don't have to touch them today. You just leave this 11 to get on with business. They're doing it so well. It's like Kufal can.
It's still Leicester 0, West Ham 2. West Ham with a throw on this right hand side into the box. Good defender from Yuri Tillman. Oh, good save, Costa Schmeichel. Good save.
Schmeichel keen to get it forward. Cresswell won the header. That was a high foot, wasn't it? I don't think there was any contact. He certainly goes over a high foot. Iheanacho.
Bad challenge from Iheanacho. Really bad challenge. High foot that was. High foot.
Yeah, I don't think he was actually.
I don't think it was intended. It wasn't intentional, but it still was a high foot. Oof.
And he misses Ali Cresswell, but I think it is a foul.
Dear.
He's had a look at that, Graham Scott. He's happy that the check is complete.
Yeah. That's the right decision, isn't it?
It's interesting here that Iheanacho's not right up there with Jamie Vardy, is he? He's just a little bit off the role that Perez was playing.
Yeah, if you look down, you can't see where the camera actually.
Remember, like and subscribe and make a comment, ask a question, any predictions or any whatever. I mean, my prediction was wrong. I predicted 3-1 at the start, but it's 2-0 West Ham. Fully deserved. Leicester have been really poor today. Really poor. Had not much to go on. West Ham have not let Leicester have a second goal. Jamie Vardy's had a really quiet game, not looked himself. Yeah, so another good performance from West Ham. It's come up to the 70-minute mark. And Jamie Vardy, another good defender from Abona on the left-hand side. It's a corner to Leicester. It's 2-0 Southampton. Southampton 2, West Brom 0. Romeu scored for Southampton, so they should get 3 points. Southampton should get 3 points.
There is the scoreline here at the King Power Stadium between Leicester City and West Ham, but it's the away team that have been the better so far here.
Yeah, they have. West Ham been brilliant since the first whistle. First whistle when it blew, they've been really good.
It's a smart turn by Iheanacho, takes on O'Donnell, good defending by the Italian.
Really good defender from West Ham. They're not letting West Ham have a shot on goal. They get the bodies on the player, they get the bodies and they block every single ball that's coming to West Ham's box. It's been blocked. It's been really good defender from Abona. Really good defender from West Ham. Really good defending. Getting across to the man, not letting them get through.
Here's Mendy. A little bit more than 19 minutes to go.
Schmeichel kicked it up. No, won it by Souček. Good header.
Tielemans with the ball. O'Donnell was there again.
Gonna Bonner again. He's been really ruthless for West Ham today. Oh! Declan Rice just hit the bar from a brilliant effort. What that was. Oh! Declan Rice made a brilliant run into the box. Hit the bar. What a shot that was. What a shot. West Ham, Leicester, poor defending. Letting Declan Rice have a shot on goal. No Leicester player comes across and makes a challenge. They all just stand there and watch him have a run and have a shot. Oh, hit the bar. Declan Rice has hit the bar. So unlucky. I thought that was 3-0 there. Souček, he got his head up to that.
It shows that every single header, every ball that's gone into the box has hit a West Ham head. And Souček gets a little touch, yeah.
Just no way through for Leicester. There's absolutely no way through for Leicester. West Ham are just so compact everywhere on that pitch. Another good block from West Ham.
I don't think to say it's on Bonner, do I?
It's on Bonner again. It's on Bonner again. He's been absolutely brilliant for them tonight, West Ham. Really brilliant. Absolutely brilliant at the back. He's won everything. He's won absolutely everything.
Yuri Tielemans, Johnny Evans.
Been really impressive with you get see West Ham again. They get men behind the man that's on the ball and win it. That's what they've been doing all game.
Declan Rice has only scored 2.
That was a brilliant effort from Declan Rice. That was a brilliant effort from Declan Rice. That was.
2 or 3 inches lower.
Yeah, really good run. I think Johnny Evans went with Mikel Antonio, expecting Mendy to catch him up. Mendy couldn't get anywhere near him.
Come on, Leicester, get a goal, make it interesting, make it more exciting, because this game has just been all West Ham, so comfortable, being so comfortable.
Training session, and now he's thrown in. He looks like he's been in there all season.
Yeah, he's been excellent, and I think with all those details, you have to say what a game he's had to play for Slavia Prague against Midtjylland.
Another header from West Ham, another piece of superb defending.
He had one training session, then the journey up to Leeds, playing a defensive 5 as well. He's been superb, absolutely superb. Credit to himself.
Every one of the back 5 today for West Ham has had a very good game.
Very solid. West Ham being so solid at the back, so solid. Leicester just had to keep passing it back and sideways back to keep, because West Ham, they just got men behind the ball, not letting Leicester get in around West Ham into their box, not letting them have any shot on goal whatsoever. Been brilliant, really brilliant.
Incredible stuff, because he's certainly worked hard, hasn't he? He's ran and ran and ran, but he just hasn't had any passes from his teammates, really.
There's been no creativity in the middle of the pitch for Leicester.
No, just hasn't. They've kept the ball and gone side to side, but they haven't put anything over the top like West Ham have done for Antonio.
Johnny Evans. Here's Castagna. Iheanacho. This is where it breaks down, isn't it? When they get to this position, they just can't find a way through.
No, West Ham being so compact to the back, not letting Leicester get through them. Been really solid. Good defending again from West Ham. Excellent defending again. So it's a corner to Leicester City. See if they can get a goal from this corner. No, good defending again from West Ham. Harvey Barnes on this right hand side gets it in the ball. Good defending again from Bonner. Good defending again. West Ham been so good defensively today. So good. So good.
Defensively, they've been brilliant. Going forward, they've been really dangerous.
Another bit of dangerous on the attack as well. And Leicester can't handle them. Can't handle them. They're just Leicester, every time West Ham break, Leicester stand there and watch Mikel Antonio, Declan Rice cut through them, run into the box and have a shot. It's been the same all game. Been the same from start nearly to finish. Been the exact same.
Tielemans wants to check it under.
Just haven't looked the same today. Well, because West Ham haven't let them have any certain goal, or haven't let them play how they like to play.
There's always 10 back there, isn't he? And if the forward player can make it 11 back there, brilliant. But if it's not Antonio, it's Jared Bowen.
Jared Bowen's had another impressive game for West Ham. Really impressive. They've all had an impressive game. They've all been impressive, West Ham. Work their socks off today. Not a penalty. That's never a penalty. No, not a penalty. He just flung himself on the floor and hoped that it was a penalty, but it's never in the world is that a penalty. Never in the world. They're just looking for something. Just looking for something. That's what they're doing.
Jared Bowen causing a problem for Sionchu. He's stayed down after that. Sionchu.
Tillemans with the ball in the middle of the park. Oh, I thought Jim Vardy was through there, but the pass was a bit too long. He was going to be in there. Well, you've just flung himself on the floor. I don't like seeing that. I really like seeing that. He just flung himself on the floor, didn't even touch him, and wanted the penalty for it. Don't like seeing that in football. Don't like seeing that. That's cheating. He's trying to get something. But never in the world it would have been a fair penalty. Never in the world.
Follow the shirt. Harvey Barnes goes past. That's easy enough. Didn't need to do it in the end because Suchek was right across doing the defensive work. But it is a yellow card. The play up.
10 minutes. 10 minutes to go. It's still Leicester City 0, West Ham 2. Goals from Mikel Antonio and Pablo Fornals. 2 brilliant finishes. And Aaron Cresswell's got 2 assists today. He's been brilliant today. I think he deserves man of the match with those 2 assists. Brilliant crossing for Mikel Antonio's header, and then a brilliant pass for Pablo Fornals to get behind the defenders. So yeah, been a brilliant performance from him. Harvey Barnes! Again, another brilliant defender from West Ham. Every time Leicester get in their penalty area, West Ham's penalty area, there's always a man. There's always a man that wins the ball and gets behind them, the player. I think West Ham got 3 points now. 3 brilliant points, especially the King Power. So tough to go there. They've accomplished themselves really well, West Ham today. They've been brilliant all over the park. I can't even. It's all positives today from West Ham. All positives. Brilliant last week. Brilliant this week. Really, that's. Antonio is in the box. Brilliant save from Cassius Schmeichel. Brilliant save. Offside though, it wouldn't have counted, but still good save.
Say they know he's offside, but the fact that the flag doesn't go up.
So yeah, I'll be doing a live at 3 o'clock. I'll be doing the Stoke City and sorry, let me have a look. It's still 2-0 Leicester City.
Chance here for Under. Couldn't get any power on the cross, so Cresswell could cope with it for West Ham.
And Southampton still beat West Brom 2-0 in the other game in the early 12 o'clock kickoff.
Barnes has to go back here to Sionchu. Good defending again by Kufal.
Kufal's had a good game. Really good game.
Up it goes to Kelechi and Atsu. It's well spotted.
Well defended again for West Ham. Now West Ham on the attack. Fornals on the ball. He's got Joe Bowen. Oh, what a ball! Joe Bowen in front of goal. It's 3-0. It's 3-0 West Ham. It's Joe Bowen with a brilliant finish. What a counter-attack for West Ham. What a ball from Pablo Fornals. It's 3-0 West Ham. Fully deserved. 3 points at Leicester City. What composure from Joe Bowen. What a finish to slick it round Cassius Schmeichel. What a finish. It's Leicester City 0, West Ham 3. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 goals in 2 games West Ham has scored. Brilliant. They've been in brilliant form lately, and they've showed it again today. What a pass from Pablo Fornals to find Joe Bowen. And then have the composure to get it past Kasper Schmeichel. What a finish. What a finish. It's West Ham 3, Leicester City 0. It's surely home and dry. 3 points for West Ham. 6 points in 4 games. 2 wins in 2 wins in a row. And that's really good before the international break to have 2 wins in 2 to go in there to go in the international break. You know that you've been in great form, come back with the same attitude. But Leicester have been so poor, so poor. They've only had 1 shot on goal, but West Ham have been so defensively organised, well organised. Got the ball, they've got players around them on the net, got players around them, won the ball. They've been dangerous on the attack. It's all been so good from West Ham. So good from West Ham. What a finish. That's 3 goals in 2 games from Jared Bowen now. Really in great form he is in. Really in great form. James Justin on this left-hand side.
Lovely touch by under, but there was nobody behind to make the most of it.
Good defending. So West Ham is 7th now. 7th. You got a better goal difference than Aston Villa.
It's been a really tough start to the season in terms of fixtures for West Ham, and it doesn't get any easy for them after the international break. They've got Tottenham, Manchester City, and Liverpool in successive league matches. They might be the first team to see Gareth Bale in a Spurs shirt after the break. The kind of form and confidence they've got at the moment, though, they won't be too bothered. No, they won't. We were lucky against Arsenal. It's a good performance.
So yeah, 5 o'clock. I'm doing the Stoke and Birmingham game at 3 o'clock. So come and join. And I just want to do like a different game, not just the Premier League. West Ham making double changes here. He's bringing on Sebastian Haller and Mark Noble to finish the game off with a clean sheet.
Mark Noble, Sebastian Haller going to enter the fray. All the smiles on the faces.
Best performance I've seen West Ham play. Best performance I've seen them play for a very long time. Go on, West Ham on the attack. It's been Antonio on the left hand side. He got to the good defender from Papo Mendy. Brilliant defender from him. Whereas Antonio would have been in front of goal. Oh dear, what a game. What a game for West Ham. To win 3-0 at Leicester. Gosh, brilliant performance from them. David Moyes sitting at home. So chuffed, so happy. Yeah, 2 wins in a row they've won now. 2 games they've won now. They have scored 7 goals in 2 games, so yeah, brilliant. Joe Bowen's been brilliant today. All of them have been brilliant. Antonio Bonner's been brilliant at defence. Just absolutely brilliant. Brilliant.
Really good goals, great finishes.
You get so much more, though, don't you, Steve, with the tireless running that they do, and they drop back into defensive position, part of the game as well. Excellent all-round displays from the pair of them.
I mean, I think the whole team has been exceptional.
Whole team has been absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10 for everyone. 10 out of 10 for everyone on that pitch.
West Ham United appearance, which puts him joint 7th on the all-time list, alongside Steve Potts. He's got the armband from Declan Rice. Sebastian Haller on as well has already got 5 goals this season, but the majority of them have been scored in the League Cup.
The bubbles are blowing it.
That's a Chowdhury for Tati Mendy is a like-for-like change that isn't going to influence things too much with 2 minutes of normal time to go.
No Sky. These fans will be singing this song at West Ham. All the fans will be singing it at home where they live. Yeah. Iheanacho, Jamie Vardy, offside. He's had one shot, Jamie Vardy, in this whole game. Not one shot has been kept quiet by all the defenders. All the defenders have been kept quiet. They've read him really well. They've blocked him really well, especially Abonga. He's been great today for West Ham in that defensive role, centre back. Blowing bubbles, bubbles in the air. Jamie Vardy in front of goal. Oh, what's he doing? He's missed an absolute sitter. His first chance of the game, and he misses by miles. He was 1-on-1 with the keeper, Jamie Vardy, and he's put it wide. He's put it wide. I cannot believe what I've just seen. He was in front of goal. You surely would have expected to score there, but he chipped it, and he chipped it well wide from the goal. Oh my goodness. How has he missed that? You would have expected from Jamie Vardy to score there, but he's missed an absolute sitter. An absolute sitter. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. That's absolutely embarrassing. Oh, cannot believe it. Cannot believe what I've just seen. He's missed an absolute sitter. He was 1-on-1 with the keeper. His first chance of the game he's really had. And he's absolutely fluffed it. He's fluffed it. Oh, I cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. 3 minutes at a time. It's West Ham 3, Leicester City 0, and it's surely 3 points for West Ham away from home. Been brilliant today. Fully deserved. Fully deserved. Leicester have been poor all game. Poor all game.
Brendan Rodgers has tried pretty much everything today, hasn't he, as well? He's changed his shape and he's changed his personnel. It's not been for the one to try.
West Ham just been too good. Too good. See, a brilliant challenge from Sue. They've won, West Ham have won that first ball, first tackle all the time. They've won 50-50s all game. All game. 2 minutes to go at the King Power Stadium.
Slavia Prague look like they've delivered again for West Ham, having sent Souček over last season. Koufal's followed him to the east end of London this season.
A poor ball from Leicester. Poor ball, simple pass, and then no, they've made it so hard for themselves today, Leicester. So hard for themselves. A 2-yard pass, and they've tried to find. They've made it so difficult for themselves. So difficult today. It's a shame. Look at aim. Difficult for themselves. 1 minute, less than a minute to go for full time. Hey, Leicester have scored a goal. Harvey Barnes with a brilliant finish. That's a goal for Leicester City. Leicester 1, West Ham 3. That's the best bit of play they've played all game. That's the best bit of play they've played all game, Leicester. That's the first time that West Ham let them cut through into their box and get a shot away. Excellent pass and move. Brilliant finish. It's too late though. It's Leicester City 1, West Ham 4. It was still a good move. Still a really good move. That was really good pass and move. That was brilliant finish. Leicester just scored Harvey Barnes. Brilliant pass and move. It's full time. It'll be probably last kick of the game after this. It's Leicester City 1, West Ham 3. They've scored a goal at least, Leicester. Scored a goal at least. Good finish, though. Good finish from Harvey Barnes. Oh, VAR checking if offside. He's onside there. He's onside. VAR checking it if it counts.
It'll be a shame if it's wiped off as tight as that is.
And let's be honest, it's not going to affect anything, is it?
I think it is going to be wiped off.
Yes, it's onside.
Well, that's a real shame because that was a really nice goal.
Yeah, it was.
So,
No goal. VAR decided it was no goal. No goal, so it's still Leicester City 0, West Ham 3. So they haven't scored. It was counted for offside. VAR said it was offside. It was about millimeters. That millimeters. That was a shame because that was a brilliant move. Best move of the game, and it didn't count. Shame. But surely it's full time now. Got into 94th minute now. Surely he's going to have to blow his whistle now. Surely full time. Come on. It's got it 95 minutes now. It was only 3 minutes at a time. I'm sure Leicester will improve after the international break, surely. Right, that's it. It's Leicester City 0, West Ham 3. Great 3 points to West Ham, fully deserved. Leicester City were shocking today, but hopefully after international break they'll return in better form. That's 7 goals in 2 games now for West Ham. Pablo Fornal scored, Mikel Antonio scored. 2 brilliant finishes, and then Joe Bowen with an excellent finish. The goal past Kasper Schmeichel in the far corner. So that's 2 wins in a row now for West Ham. So they go in the international break with 2 wins with 6 points in 4 games. So I'll be back soon at 3 o'clock in an hour's time with the Stoke City and Birmingham game. So yeah, thanks for joining. I'll be back soon. Thanks a lot. Bye. End.